want to know how to bless your children? Then watch this video. And this is Shanthi Edwin.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Shanthi Edwin's channel. Our children are precious gift to us and we don't want anything less for them than abundance. I'm sure most of you parents or all of you parents will agree with what I said. We can give them power, the healing, the destiny, the abundance if we can bless our children with the word of God. There was a farmer on a farmland who worked very hard. He toiled day and night to get great harvest one year so that he can clear all his debts and take care of his family for the next 1 year. And before a harvest time, all of a sudden, when it was due to be harvested, there was heavy storm winds and hailstorms that ravaged his harvest completely. The family were very sad, and especially the farmer was extremely disappointed. He has a son, and the son just thought that, oh, my dad will be extremely mad today. He will be shouting on all of us. He was just waiting. He was looking at his dad's face very eagerly and kind of with a scare on his face. But the dad remained silent. And then you know what the dad did? He started singing, "Rock of Ages, cleft for me. I will hide myself in thee." And the son grew up and he said that that was the most powerful sermon he ever heard. So, our children need to hear the positive affirmations from their parents. If it is positive, their lives will be impacted positively. If it's negative, their lives will be impacted negatively. So, along with praying for our children, we should also bless our children. There's a difference between prayer and blessing. Prayer is we are putting our words for our children towards God, and blessing is we are putting God's words for our children. We are putting God's words on our children. So, along with prayer, we need to bless our children. And there was a study, a research done by Harvard. They said that the teams that were praised more, their productivity was more compared to the teams that were criticized more. So if you want your children to be blessed, successful, but praise them. Let your words be positive but not negative. As parents, we often tell our children, clean your room, do your homework throughout the day. But how many times are we blessing our children? The more we bless, the often we bless, that blessing gets into their lives and decides the destiny of your child. In Genesis, Jacob and Esau, they know the power of father's blessing. So they competed literally with each other to receive that blessing. Are we doing that for our children? When Jesus was on earth, he invited the children. He laid his hands on them and he blessed them. Parents, are we blessing our children? There is power in the words of parents. So how can you bless your children? What you have to do is take a blessing verse from the Bible, personalize that and bless that verse and say that verse over your child repeatedly. So for example, let's take Jeremiah 29:11. In Jeremiah 29:11, it says, God has plans to bless you and not to harm you. So if you have a son by name John, you can personalize that verse saying, John, God has plans to bless you and not to harm you, John. And you can repeat this verse as many times as you can. And that gives a great blessing in your child's life. At any age, you can bless your children. My dad used to bless us with the word of God throughout his life. And when he got very sick and he was about to leave all of us to be with Jesus, in his final days, he could not speak. But as children, we knowing the power of his blessing, we used to run one after another, children and grandchildren, to his bedside. And we used to hold his hand, put it on our head. And I used to ask him, Daddy, please bless us, please bless us. And we could see from his eyes that he was blessing us even in his last days. Friends, there is power when you bless your children. Always encourage them, say positive words. It's our job as parents to bless our children because they are precious gifts to you. That child is your precious gift from God to you. Bless your child. If you're not sure which verse to pick from the Bible, I'm going to put few verses in the description below. What you can do is pick up the verse that you like and personalize that and bless your child with that verse. If this short video blessed you, make sure to subscribe to Shanthi Edwin's channel. God bless you.